ColourPop did it again. This collection is bomb. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Yesy. Welcome. So today's video is going to be a demo, review, first impressions of the new ColourPop and Kathleen Lights Zodiac Collection. So if you are an OG subscriber, you already know that I love Kathleen Lights, and I think I review almost all of her collections or do a tutorial with almost all of her collections that she does with ColourPop, because I love ColourPop because they're so inexpensive and they're so good, and I love Kathleen. I've had the pleasure of meeting her. She is a sweetheart, and I really genuinely love all the collabs that she's come out with ColourPop, at least the ones that I have. So I was super excited. You know, I had to buy this, and I got it in the mail today, so I wanted to give you guys a tutorial and a review on the collection because it is so beautiful. I'm rocking some space buns. Kathleen did have some bun buns when she did the video releasing and showing the whole collection, so my hair is dirty and I figured let me do some bun buns for this video as well. So I'm gonna go through the entire collection and kind of just show you guys what everything is, and then we can start on a tutorial. I'm not gonna give you guys swatches or anything just because they are all over the internet. Like, you can go on Kathleen's page, you can go on her Instagram, you can go on ColourPop stuff. Like, almost everybody has done swatches and stuff like that in regards to the collection, so I'm not going to do that. I'm only going to show you guys exactly what's in the collection and give you guys a tutorial using the products. So Kathleen and ColourPop released 7 different items within the collection, and they're all zodiac astrology themed, as you guys might know. So the first 2 things they released were some supernova shadows. They are absolutely beautiful. I don't have experience using liquid shadows. I don't think I own any kind of liquid shadow. But when the liquid shadows from Stila came out and everybody was using them, they looked so beautiful. And then ColourPop came out with these supernova shadows, and I was like, wow, I really want to try them, but I just never got around to picking them up. So when Kathleen announced that she was going to be including 2 supernova shadows in the collection, I was super excited and I had to get them. These are the 2 shades right here. One is a like champagne-y pink shade, and the other one is like a really yellow gold shade. So the champagne-y pink shade is named Constellation, and it's honestly, I was the most excited for this shade because I'm just obsessed with shades this color for like all over the lid, and that she put it in a supernova shadow, I was just over the moon. So this is probably one of the things I'm most excited about. And then the second shade, which is named Astrology, is a really yellow gold color, and it's beautiful as well. So the next 2 things are the Super Shock Cheek, which are highlighters in the shade On the Cusp, and this one's in the shade Fire. On the Cusp seems like it's more for my skin tone because it's a little bit lighter. Looks like this. I love the navy blue packaging. It is beautiful. Fire, I think, is going to be a little bit too dark for me. Maybe now that I have a tan, perhaps. But we'll still play with this and see what we can do with Fire. But I am super excited about On the Cusp. She then came out with 2 of the Luxe lipsticks. Now, I do not own any of the Luxe lipsticks, but I've heard that they are an amazing formula, so I am super excited. And the packaging, can we talk about this rose gold packaging right now? Like, I am obsessed. It feels luxurious, like it feels heavy, it doesn't feel cheap, and you get a beautiful luxurious packaging, and it feels nice. She came out with a nude shade called What's Your Sign, which is this one right here. This is definitely my jam. And then she came out with another shade called Scorpio Moon, which is more of a like mauve-y nude lip. Beautiful as well. And then last but not least, the star of the show, she came out with this beautiful, beautiful palette. And I think this is the only thing that the unicorn is black. Everything else, like everything else, comes in a navy blue and rose gold unicorn. But the packaging on this palette is stunning. It feels beautiful. It's like this like soft, matte, rubbery like packaging, and I just, oh my god, I'm obsessed with this. This looks gorgeous. And it comes with a mirror, and these are all the shades. Stunning. So that was everything that's in the collection. Now let's do a look using these products. As you guys can see, I already have foundation, powder, concealer, bronzer, and blush, and brows. So we are gonna go start with the eyes first, and let's dip into this palette. I don't even know what I want to do yet. All right, let's just wing this. So I'm gonna go into the shade The Libra with this fluffy brush and put this all over my crease and my lid. I'm just being generous with this. I'm putting this everywhere. This color is beautiful and so pigmented. Now I'm gonna dip into the shade Sagittarius right here and lightly put this in my outer corner. Trying to keep this color low. I want to wing this out a little bit, and then with whatever's left on my brush, kind of drag it towards the middle just to blend everything out. But you're concentrating most of the product in the outer corner of your eye and just flicking it out a little. I'm gonna go back into the shade Libra and blend towards the top of the lid. So now I want to get a little bit ballsy and go into the shade Aquarius right here. Put this in the outer corner of the eye. I want to drag it in my crease a little bit, but I want to keep this pretty low. I'm actually going to switch brushes. I'm going to go into this Luxie brush that is a little bit thinner. So I'm thinking I want this blue as like the, I wouldn't say base, but I want it as like the line for a cut crease kind of situation. So I dipped back into the Sagittarius very lightly at just a little tap off the excess, and then just on the outer rim of the eye, do a little blending. And remember, winging it out, because that is the vibe that I'm going for. I'm gonna go back in with the same original fluffy brush on the shade Libra, and just blend the edges a little bit. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is take the Supernova shadow in the shade Astrology, and I'm going to put a little bit in the back of my hand and take one of these little flat brushes for the lid and see if I can cut my crease with this. Alright, I don't think that's going to work, so let's just go for it. I hope they're even. Don't judge me, I am not very good at cut creases. I really never do them actually. So let's go back into the blue shade and blend it out a little bit. I'm gonna go back into the shade Sagittarius a little bit and just blend the outer corners out. Okay, so I'm going to get my finger and dip it into the Cancer and dab it all over, because that shade is very, very similar. And I just want to give it another pop. And then I'm getting this little elf brush that doesn't have any product just to blend some edges. Okay, so I'm going to take the shade, the Capricorn, which is this black shade right here that has a little bit of shimmer. And I'm going to take this flat definer brush and just line the edge of my lashes right here. Very, very, very tightly. Now we're going to go down to the lower lash line and basically repeat everything that we did for our crease colors and stuff like that in the outer corner. So I'm going to take Libra. I'm going to start off by taking Capricorn on that flat definer brush and putting it very, very, very close to my lash line and only in the outer corner. Now I'm going to take the shade Sagittarius and run that on my lower lash line. I'm not taking this all the way in, stopping right before my inner corner. Now I'm gonna take the Aquarius and pop that blue towards the middle of the eye. I'm gonna take this e.l.f. brush that has no product in it just to blend that lower lash line out. And now for the inner corner, we're gonna take the shade The Cancer and pop that in our inner corner. I'm also going to put this on my brow bone, whatever's left of it. Now let's pop on some mascara. Alright, now that the eyes are done, let's go ahead and move on to highlights. I'm going to be using on the cusp because I feel like that is better for my skin tone. And I'm just going to take my ring finger, rub it in there, and just dab it on the high points of my face. When you lightly dab it on your face, it does not disrupt your foundation at all. Anywho, now let's move on to the lips. I was thinking of using Scorpio Moon because it is like a mauve color and we're like doing like purples right now. Let's do it. I'm gonna line my lips really quick and I'm gonna line it with the Spice MAC lip liner. All right, now let's go in with Scorpio Moon. All right, let's set the face. Alright guys, this is the final look using most of the products in the Kathleen Lights ColourPop Zodiac Collection. I am super happy with this look. I feel like a space cadet. Super like purpley, pinky. I'm digging it. This is obviously not something I would wear on a regular basis, but these colors are so fun and different that I really wanted to show something different with the palette. So all in all, my thoughts on the entire collection is that it's bomb. These shadows performed beautifully. Like all the mattes blended super nice, and the Supernova shadow was beautiful and it was pretty easy to work with. It was my first time using it, so it was really easy to work with. And the metallics that I used were beautiful as well. I love the black in the palette. The Capricorn shade is like this black sparkly shade, but it's so pigmented and dark. If I'm gonna do a liner kind of thing, I usually just use shadow. That's just my kind of thing. So I really love this black shade in the palette because it is black enough where it gives me a line and it has like this like shimmer, but it doesn't really show up that much. I don't know. I loved the Capricorn shade in the palette. And the lipstick, this Luxe formula is amazing. It's matte, but it feels so thin and comfortable, yet it's so pigmented. I am obsessed with this. I want to buy the entire collection and I just want to like set them up on my vanity because they're so freaking beautiful. The highlights, of course, stunning. I already love the formula of the Super Shock Cheek anyways, so I knew that the highlight was going to be bomb. Fire, it is a little bit too dark for me, but on the cusp is literally perfect, and I know that I'm going to hit pan on this super fast because the highlight that I have in Still the Show from ColourPop, I've already hit pan, and this one is even prettier, so I already know it. As you guys saw, my final thoughts on the collection, it is bomb. I highly recommend. All these colors are so unique and beautiful, and I think they would work for so many skin tones, honestly. A+, they did it again. Kathleen and ColourPop did it again. This collection is bomb. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications so you can see when I upload my next video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.